Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. And topping our news tonight, a busy final weekend for State House candidates before Election Day this coming Tuesday. Nearly 80% of eligible voters in the State House District 72 have yet to cast their ballots. ABC 7's Erica Jackson shows us the final pitch from the three candidates.
People are still unaware of the election, as a matter of fact. People don't know what's going on.
All eyes are on James Buchanan, Allison Foxall, and Margaret Good in the final hours before the State House District 72 special election.
We are doing everything that we can in the next 48 hours to get people out to vote, to tell them our mission and our vision.
Volunteers with the three campaigns are door-to-door canvassing, making phone calls, and meeting constituents in person.
Hi, I'm Margaret Good.
Good, a Democrat who says she wants to shake things up in Tallahassee, met with eligible voters face-to-face in a Sarasota neighborhood on Sunday. Volunteers for Foxall, a Libertarian candidate and Booker High grad, spent their Saturday afternoon catching the attention of drivers along Fruitville Road. And Buchanan, a Republican and Cardinal Mooney grad, spent his evening at a Make America Great Again rally. All three appeared together one last time for a panel at Senior Life Campus Aviva on Sunday, hitting topics like education, the environment, Social Security, and Medicaid, a top concern among the crowd.
There are things that are already happening in other states, and I'm concerned what's going to happen here.
I think we need to focus more on the actual issue of why healthcare is increasing. Why is it so expensive?
Our families, our veterans, our seniors deserve good healthcare solutions.
If we passed Medicaid expansion, almost 1 million people would have the health care that they need.
Three different perspectives, but only one can represent our area in Tallahassee.
It's going to be a very close race, and every vote's going to count.
The Supervisor of Elections office and 30 other polling locations will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Tuesday, Supervisor of Elections Ron Turner recommends dropping absentee ballots off at their offices no later than 7 p.m. And as Erica mentioned, the Republican Party of Sarasota held a rally to boost their candidate before Election Day. That gathering featuring some big names linked to Donald Trump's presidential campaign, like Corey Lewandowski, who was Trump's campaign manager, and David Bossie, who was Trump's former deputy campaign manager. Bossie spoke today about the moment when campaign staff and then candidate Donald Trump learned that they had won the state of Florida.
We were down in Florida, and we came roaring back and won this state. And when they called Florida for Donald Trump on election night, an earthquake happened under the island of Manhattan.
The two men have since come together to write a book about that whole experience titled Let Trump Be Trump. Nearly 6 months after Hurricane Maria decimated Puerto Rico, the island's utility company says electricity has been restored to more than 75% capacity. The Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority also adding that over 90% of the electrical grid is generating power once again. Thousands of power restoration personnel, including some from right here on the Sun Coast, have made progress in recent weeks. However, an island-wide boil water advisory remains in effect, even though almost 100% of Puerto Ricans do now have access to drinking water. And now we head over to Wendy Ross with a check on our First Alert weather forecast. And Wendy, how's that week ahead looking?
Well, we are looking pretty quiet right now, but you'll notice that the panhandle of Florida is just still sopping wet, and they continue to get the showers and thunderstorms there. Those rains have not made it down to the central part of our state, at least along the west coast of Florida. And earlier today, we did have some showers that developed well east of I-75 over the central part of the state. They have now lifted on towards the north, and they've pretty well dissipated. And so for our region at this hour, we're looking at partly cloudy to mostly fair skies across the area, and we are not looking for any rain to develop, not tonight, not for our region. But right now, we do have our temperatures still in the 70s. Can you believe it? You know, it is winter. 74 degrees right now, and we're looking at a dew point of 70 degrees. We've also got humidity at 87%. The winds have been coming in out of the south. That's what is helping to keep things on the warm side. And for us, we're going to be looking at those temperatures staying in the 70s for another couple of hours before they do drop down into the 60s for tonight. We'll let you know how the work week is shaping up. That's coming up in just a minute. Adam?
All right, thank you very much, Wendy. Well, tonight, with hospitals filled with flu patients and an experimental new drug is giving people hope, the Japanese drug maker says it has developed a pill that can kill the virus within a day. But even if it lives up to that claim, it has to go through the FDA approval process and wouldn't be available in the U.S. until next year at the earliest. The severity of this year's flu strains have renewed the call for people to go out and get vaccinated.
People who have a history of advanced heart failure, diabetes, underlying lung disease, cancer, some other immunosuppressing illness, those people are going to be much more fragile.
Health officials warning the flu puts you at risk for other illnesses, including secondary bacterial pneumonia, which can be very fast acting and very severe. And listen up, parents. Sarasota County Schools will be offering free flu shots to students tomorrow and Tuesday. Shots will be available at Booker Middle School, Cranberry Elementary, and the Sky Academy in Venice until 6 p.m. on Monday and until 6 p.m. on Tuesday at Tuttle Elementary, Laurel Nokomis School, and Northport High School. If you aren't a student but you would like to get a flu shot free of charge, they're available at no cost every weekday at the Health Department in Sarasota and Northport. Parents at a Miami Catholic school are demanding answers after learning a beloved first-grade teacher was fired. As ABC's Victor Okendo reports, the school gives no reason for that unexpected move, but the firing does come just days after that female teacher married her longtime love, who is also a woman.
It was a dream wedding. Jocelyn Morphy, a teacher at an elementary school in Miami, marrying her same-sex partner last weekend on the sands of the Florida Keys. But after this video and photos of the ceremony were posted on social media, she quickly found herself out of a job, fired from St. Peter and Paul Catholic School, where she taught for nearly 7 years. The firing leaving some parents outraged.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Parents first learning of the decision through a letter sent from the school, describing it as a difficult and necessary decision. The Archdiocese of Miami saying she broke the contract she signed when she began teaching at a Catholic school. According to the Archdiocese contract, all employees, including school teachers, are considered church representatives and are expected to abide by Catholic teachings. Any conduct inconsistent with that can draw disciplinary action up to termination. Tonight, ABC News learning 4 other teachers from that school were disciplined with verbal warnings for attending the wedding.
Vanno discriminati.
This despite Pope Francis once saying that gay people should not be discriminated against and that they should be respected. In a statement, Morphy writes, "I married the love of my life, and unfortunately, I was terminated from my job as a result. In their eyes, I'm not the right kind of Catholic for my choice of partner." That fired teacher has hired an attorney. The school behind me is now looking for her replacement. Victor Okendo, ABC News, Miami.
Well, if you're planning a trip to Disney soon and you haven't already bought your tickets, you might notice that you'll be paying more because starting today, Walt Disney World in Orlando and Disneyland have increased their ticket prices. One-day regular park tickets at Disney World's Magic Kingdom will go up by $4, which put the total at $119. And at Disneyland, a regular one-day one-park ticket will be $117, a $7 increase. For annual passes, those prices are also going up. Well, with Valentine's Day quickly approaching, customs agents will be examining flowers coming across our borders. That's right, federal customs agents say they are stepping up searches for banned flowers meant for Valentine's Day that are being smuggled into the U.S. from Mexico. Agriculture specialists will be checking flowers, plants, seeds, and bulbs, which officials say are not allowed to enter the U.S. from Mexico because they are known to harbor harmful pests and disease. Still to come here on ABC 7, a sightseeing trip over the Grand Canyon turns deadly. Investigators learning more about the identity of those on board. Plus, a look at the new local exhibit inspired by the works of Andy Warhol.
A promise was made, a promise that hit the beaches of Normandy, a vow that captured Iwo Jima, a contract that weathered Tet, a pledge that stormed the desert in Iraq, an IOU that braved IEDs in Kandahar, A promise was made to America's veterans. DAV fights to keep that promise, so all veterans and their families get the benefits and support they earned. For help, visit DAV.org.
We all love our kids and want what's best for them. You have the power to help your kids learn to succeed in life every day. When you promote a love for learning at home, children build the skills they need to be ready for school. You can be their everyday hero. It's easy. Just text Everyday Hero to 77453 for simple learning tips.
Alex Karras Lincoln's 40th anniversary sale. Drive a brand new 2018 Lincoln MKC for $279 per month or the Lincoln MKZ for $299 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, where our mission statement is consistent commitment. Every client, every time. Located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
If you're looking for the perfect trip that allows you to spend quality time with a family, then discover the great outdoors on an Alabama Black Belt adventure. Create unforgettable memories while hunting, fishing, or biking and hiking. Or play the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, now celebrating 25 years. And while you're here, enjoy the flavors of the Black Belt. Book your adventure at our lodges or stay in the Renaissance Montgomery Hotel and Spa. Start planning an Alabama Black Belt adventure today.
Join ABC7 at the all-new 2018 edition of Circus Sarasota. Ovation under the big top at Nathan Benderson Park behind the mall at UTC. Friday, February 9th through Sunday, March 4th. All opening weekend tickets are 20% off courtesy of ABC7. To purchase your discount tickets, visit circusarts.org. The Circus Sarasota box office at the big top or call 941-355-9805.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Sunday, a Russian passenger jet fell from the sky just minutes after takeoff. Pieces of the plane scattered across a snowy field outside of Moscow, and crews rushing to the scene to find no survivors. As ABC's Jennifer Eccleston reports tonight, Russian officials opening a criminal investigation suspecting negligence but not ruling out terrorism.
Tonight, this video capturing the moment of impact of Saratov Flight 703. 65 passengers and 6 crew, all lost. The crash so violent, DNA tests are necessary to identify the dead. Investigators now combing through wreckage in this snowy field turned graveyard outside of Moscow, trying to piece together what brought down the airplane. The plane traveling from Moscow to Orsk, taking off at 2:24 p.m. Radar capturing the plane's climb to just over 6,000 feet, then mysteriously plunging and disappearing just 4 minutes after takeoff. There was no distress call.
This seems to be very unusual in that there's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that would point to a specific cause.
Families of the victims overcome with grief and looking for answers. Saratov Airlines calling both pilots experienced.
Tonight, Russian investigators say they're also looking at the weather, pilot error, and mechanical failure as possible causes. One of the black boxes has been found. Jennifer Eccleston, ABC News, London.
And while investigators in Russia are trying to piece together answers surrounding that crash, back here at home, another investigation underway into a sightseeing helicopter that crashed over the Grand Canyon. It took hours for rescuers to pull survivors from the site, and when they did, they found 3 passengers had died. 4 critically injured victims were trapped at the scene for nearly 9 hours. Police say the chopper, operated by Papillon Airways, took off Saturday with the pilot and 6 passengers from the United Kingdom on board. Police say extreme weather conditions with wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour at the time of that incident may have played a factor, and that investigation is ongoing. Well, forget pop art multiples of celebrities and soup cans. Today, for the first time, guests at the Maurice Selby Botanical Gardens got to experience the art of Andy Warhol in an entirely different way. And that is a slim category, I'm sure. It's flowers. And from now until June 30th, the gardens will be showcasing the little examined role of nature in Warhol's art and life. Selby Gardens is located on South Palm Avenue in Sarasota. That exhibit has archival photos of Warhol, a selection of his floral-inspired works, and paintings that captured his fascination with flowers. And of course, the whole exhibit joins the countless other beautiful flowers at Maurice Selby Gardens.
Oh, that is a delight to go there. Isn't that just incredible?
It is nice, and that's appreciating art with all your senses, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It smells lovely.
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, today was the perfect day to be outside and enjoying flowers and getting to the beach and walking for long walks. It was just one of those perfect days. We had a little bit of cloud cover early in the day, and then as the day progressed, it seemed as though those clouds just hung around. But then during the latter part of the afternoon, things really began to clear up a little bit, and we were left with mostly fair skies across the region. And so temperatures, as a result, reacted to southerly winds and lots of sunshine, and that brought us temperature readings mostly in the 80s. You can see closer to the beach, low 80s. As soon as you moved away from the beach, you saw temperatures very close to 90 degrees. I mean, keep in mind, we're in winter, so this is really shocking. And as you can see, temperatures right now mostly in the 70s at this hour, and we are looking at fair skies right now. So our weather headlines for tonight, we could see some patchy fog still. That could possibly take place, and then we've got mild temperatures as well, and there's the possibility of afternoon showers for tomorrow. There's only a 20% chance of rain, but at least we're not getting the thunderstorms that they've been getting all across the panhandle of Florida. 1 to 4 inches of rainfall, and you can see that all of this moisture just continues to affect mostly just the panhandle. It's really not affecting Central Florida all that much, although we did have a couple of showers inland earlier in the day, and we do have a warning that was in effect. It's actually a warning now, a flood warning that's in effect until about 11:30 tonight, so that's almost up. But we still have the rains that are coming on in. The showers are concentrated once again right here across the southeastern part of the country, which is the panhandle of Florida, and then we've been getting these rains over the central part of the state that have blossomed and then moved on towards the north and east, and we have been left with fair skies for the rest of the night. So we're looking at very comfortable conditions right here. No rain for our area. We're not expecting any rain tonight, but the rain showers could come along tomorrow. So we've had some of these lighter rains that have taken place over the central part of the state. They weren't that light, one pocket reporting almost 2 inches of rainfall. But as you can see, we are expecting to see some of this rain activity move into our area later on in the afternoon tomorrow. So beginning at around 1 o'clock is when we're likely to see some showers coming on through here, and they'll move quickly on towards the central part of the state. And then we're going to be left with fair skies for a number of days after. So we're going to be seeing some beautiful sky conditions. What's happening is that the cold front is going to pretty much move into Central Florida, and then it's going to fizzle out. We're going to get some of the rain showers tomorrow, but then beginning on Tuesday, it's going to be fair skies for the rest of the week. So if you've got plans this week and you want to get out to some of these marvelous activities, you'll be able to do that with no problem. Winds are going to be coming in out of the southeast at 10 knots, 78 degrees at the beach. The Gulf water temperature is warming up as well. There could be some fog by the morning hours, just some patchy fog. And then what we're expecting over the next several days is a 20% chance of rain during the afternoon tomorrow. There is the possibility of some fog as well on Monday. But take a look at Tuesday. Temperature highs in the 80s. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a great week with our temperatures right around that 80-degree mark. So go out and enjoy it. Adam.
All right, thank you, Wendy. We got sports coming up after the break. Stick around.
I'm Deshauna Barber. In 2016, I was proud to win the title of Miss USA. What makes me just as proud is my service in the U.S. military. In the service, a soldier gains skills and learns values like discipline and leadership. That makes them an asset to any business that hires them. If you're an employer, on behalf of Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, remember to hire smart and bet on a vet. Visit saluteheroes.org or call this number to learn more.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
The countdown to Valentine's Day is on. I'm Joey Panic. On Suncoast View, we'll have unique and vintage Valentine's ideas to get ready for the upcoming Rosemary Indie Market. Find out where to go for the great trivia action with Sarasota's Trivia Queen. Plus, talented vocalist Sharon Scott sings Mardi Gras jazz favorites, and the Table Creekside previews their special Valentine's dinner menu.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
We all love our kids and want what's best for them. You have the power to help your kids learn to succeed in life every day. When you promote a love for learning at home, children build the skills they need to be ready for school. You can be their everyday hero. It's easy. Just text Everyday Hero to 77453 for simple learning tips.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local boys and girls clubs. Great futures start here.
I witnessed him have 2 heart attacks in ICU. He went through seizures.
We'd much rather have Aaron like this than dead. A lot of parents don't have that luxury.
He can't talk. He can't walk. This is a condition Aaron will live with for the rest of his life because he abused prescription pills.
Mind your meds. Learn more from the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Here's today's job of the day. ABC 7 is seeking an account executive to join our winning sales team. This is an outside sales position covering the Tampa DMA. Visit mysuncoast.com/job-of-the-day to apply. Now, sports.
Well, siblings are a common theme in the Olympics, but the Brandt sisters are bringing a new twist to the story that they are still writing out in Pyeongchang, South Korea. In 1993, Greg and Robin Brandt adopted a baby girl from South Korea, but just before she arrived, the couple found out they were pregnant. Less than a year apart in age, Hannah and Marissa Brandt did everything together growing up. First figure skating, then a love for hockey. Now they're Olympians, but for different countries. Hannah playing for Team USA and Marissa playing for Korea, returning to a country she hasn't seen since she was adopted.
Being here with my sister and share this journey with her, it's incredible.
We kind of did everything together, and then we trained together all year round.
They both say that if they play each other, they'll be fierce competitors on the ice, but always be sisters and best of friends off the ice. The Cleveland Cavaliers debuted their new squad tonight against the Celtics following some blockbuster trades at the deadline, and boy, did it pay off right away. The Cavs blowing out the Celtics 122-99. And here's Rodney Hood, acquired from Utah. He hits a 3, finishing with 15 points off of the bench. George Hill, the former Pacer, picked up from Sacramento. He finished with 12 points and 3 assists in the game. Larry Nance Jr., one of 2 players picked up from the Lakers. LeBron loving that dunk from the bench. And the other Laker, Jordan Clarkson, dropping 17 points with 3 3-pointers. The newcomers combining for 49 points in the win. And here's the King on his new court.
Almost like the new guys who've been here. Started with George and his on-the-ball pressure and him just running the team. And then the 3 guys came off the bench.
Before the game, LeBron's old adversary in the playoffs, Paul Pierce, honored by the Celtics, who retired his number 34 jersey. Well, Manatee High School may have retired this shopping cart full of helmets, but they'll be getting new life overseas. The Hurricanes sending some old gear to be used in a youth sports camp in Spain, and the Israeli Football League, which is sponsored by New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Manatee Football's caption on that Facebook post, quote, Go Canes worldwide. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
We all love our kids and want what's best for them. You have the power to help your kids learn to succeed in life every day. When you promote a love for learning at home, children build the skills they need to be ready for school. You can be their everyday hero. It's easy. Just text Everyday Hero to 77453 for simple learning tips.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Well, the state of New York is suing disgraced Hollywood executive Harvey Weinstein and the Weinstein Company. New York's Attorney General announcing today that a sexual harassment investigation found company employees were mistreated and exploited from 2005 up until around October of 2017. Weinstein was dropped from the company last year after several reports of sexual misconduct surfaced. More than 60 women have accused him of sexual harassment. Through a spokesperson, Weinstein has denied any allegations of non-consensual sex. 50 Shades Freed taking the top spot in the box office this weekend with $38.8 million. The last of the 50 Shades romance trilogy movies debuting just days before Valentine's Day. That helped bring the franchise total to more than $1 billion worldwide. The other films rounding out the top three were also in their first week. Sony's animated adventure flick Peter Rabbit bringing in $25 million, and the 1517 to Paris crossed $12.6 million. Really interesting movie, that last one, the 1517.
Because those aren't actors.
No, they're the real guys
They're
that
the
went
real
through
guys
it.
who did it. Isn't
Amazing.
That something?
That's
Clint Eastwood was
Clint
the
Eastwood,
director
yep.
for that. Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
A lot of good things to see.
Mhm.
We're going to have great weather, too, so get out and enjoy it. It's going to be
Yeah.
wonderful.
Not a movie week.